This is Grace Gala. She's going to present her speech pollution problem. Here's our audience.
Okay, so there are now over 5 trillion pieces of plastic in our world's ocean. There is not 1 square mile of our ocean surfaces anywhere on the planet that is 100% free of plastic pollution. So if everyone stopped using single-use plastic and started using multi-use plastics, or even better, reusable materials like glass, rubber, or silicone, we would save hundreds of marine species from entanglement and plastic ingestion, said by marine biologist Goldie Pole. In the last couple of months, I've started to become very conscientious of the plastic waste in my household. I can proudly say that at this point in my life, I am 100%, almost 100% single-use plastic free. I accomplished this by replacing my sandwich bags with washable, reusable bags. I also have little snack bags. I really like them, by the way, they're from Amazon. I use reusable straws. I keep this little guy everywhere I go. And I use reusable bags instead of plastic ones that you get at the grocery store. I personally like to do my part by using reusable products, replacing plastics with other materials, and recycling as much as I can. We need to make a change soon in what we use daily if we want to lessen the odds of our oceans becoming toxic wastelands. Today I will cover what plastic products do to our wildlife, how you can cut single-use plastics out of your life, and what will happen if there is no change. To begin, I'd like to start with an experiment done by a biologist that goes by the name of Arnaud Houvet. Okay, so Houvet and his colleagues placed a bin with Pacific oysters in water with small pieces of plastic, and then he placed oysters without the plastic, same temperature as they would be in the wild. And after 2 months, the oysters that were exposed to the plastic produced fewer and smaller egg cells and fewer offspring. Those offspring also grew a lot slower than the offspring without plastic in their water. So, perfect. So this green part is supposed to be white on the normal oyster, and that is from plastic pollution. Which, so if you ever see oysters at a restaurant or anything, don't eat it, because that's full of plastic. Next thing I want to talk about is a horrible subject. It is the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. This is a patch of trash floating in the Pacific Ocean, located between our west coast and Hawaii. There's 1.8 trillion pieces of trash that fill up this huge patch, and 99% of it being plastic. If you wanted to compare it to like states, it would be about the size of Washington, Oregon, Nevada, Utah, Idaho, and California. So it's pretty awful. According to the Center of Biological Diversity, billions of pounds of plastic can be found in swirling convergences that make up 40% of the world's ocean surfaces. With that being said, let's go into what we can do to diminish that percentage. To stop the contribution to the pollution problem, we can use alternatives to single-use plastics. Let's start with what we eat and drink with. Instead of using plastic straws, use metal or silicone ones, like this one, and they're pretty inexpensive too. Next, when you order takeout, try to pick a place that has cardboard boxes or recyclable boxes. And also ask for no utensils and bring yours from home so you're not using their plastic. Another thing that you can do is use your own reusable bags. With that being said, there are many great alternatives to plastic, so why are you still using it? If the world keeps up with the same amount of plastic waste that we use now, we will watch our ocean disappear before our own eyes. According to the World Wildlife Fund, plastic is expected to outweigh all of the fish in the sea by 2050. I know that I don't want to see the world without marine life, and I'm assuming you don't either. Now that I've told you this information, I hope that you can take it into consideration next time you have the option to be plasticless. In conclusion, I have gone over what plastic has done to marine life, what you can do to prevent the pollution problem, and what is going to happen if we don't put an end to this. Don't do it for me, do it for our future generations. Thank you.